What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show. To check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. Max, Central Michigan returned from a COVID pause of activities with their ugliest loss of the season, 96-54 at home to Miami of Ohio. Right now, they're understandably 19.5-point dogs. There's been no movement from that opening line here on my numbers. Central Michigan the total opened at 159. That has gone up. That has gone up quickly. We are now seeing 161.5s on the board. So we have a 2.5-point increase of that total. And not surprisingly, after Buffalo crossed the century mark in their win at Northern Illinois on Tuesday night. So let's talk about Central Michigan. They played without 3 of their top 5 scorers who are all still dealing with COVID issues. So they lost 96-54 without senior Trevon Broadway Jr., who averages 17.9 points per game. Broadway was coming off 2 games where he went for a combined 55 points. The team looked lost without him. Devontae Lane and Andre Polk also listed as questionable. Those 3 missing. And will they return against Buffalo with just 4 games left? I mean, questionable. They went 9 minutes without scoring a point in the first half against the Redhawks. Unbelievable. The score went from 23-14 to 45-14 over that span. They have lost 5 straight. They had lost 5 straight with these 3 in the lineup, let alone with them out of the lineup. Without the 3 who are missing, they're led by Mikel Murray, who averages 14.3 points in 6 boards. As we said, Max doubled up on the Buffalo spot and paid us out. They won 102-74 at Northern Illinois. It was a nice bounce back from the Toledo loss. They shot 56% from the field. They scored 51 points in each half. Frenchman Josh Mballa went for 21 points, 12 boards. He's averaging a double-double on the season. They were up so comfortably that all 12 players saw time on the floor. The high-flying Bulls average 82.6 points per game and shoot 46.2% from the field. Max, take it away here. 2 p.m. action, Central Michigan, Buffalo.
Yeah, with Buffalo and Central Michigan, Jim, I did cap this game as Broadway and Lane not playing. With Polk, he doesn't really factor in. But I do think with Broadway, you take away so many intangibles that he brings. Not to discredit or to devalue what he does on the box score on the score sheet, but the way that he pushes the tempo, the way that he forces his team to get into the offense quickly, his ability to guard and create a turnover that can turn into a transition scoring opportunity is what's going to be sorely missed. And if this team was playing at full strength, I definitely would be looking at them coming off a 40-point loss. But with Buffalo, this is a team that has shown that they are comfortable with big numbers. This is going to be the biggest number of the season by, I would say, maybe 4 or 5 points. I'd have to look at the game logs. But the question really is it too much? I think with Buffalo, they have the scoring depth and they have a certain amount of double-digit scoring players that they're going to have on any given night. And as long as they have 4, I do think that they are going to be able to take care of this number. I think that what we've seen as this season has progressed is more offensive contributions and opportunities for guys like David Nickelberry and David Skogman. I think that it just adds to the dangerousness of this team because we know all about the big 4. And I think that this is a game where Ronaldo Segu is going to step up and really have a big game. I think he's going to have some advantages when he's handling the ball. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities for him to get to the rim. And I expect for him to be a little bit of a selfish offensive player. With Buffalo, this is definitely a team that's capable of scoring 40 in the first half on the low end. And on a high end, they could put up 60, as crazy as that sounds. But I think that with Buffalo, Jim, the amount of 2-point close proximity field goals that they make off layups and dunks, usually by Josh Mballa, and how unreliant they are on the 3-point shot to get to 100 points, this is just a Buffalo spot where their advantage on the offensive glass in general is going to really play into their hand. And if you get the good kind of ball distribution and the quality early day play that you've gotten all season from this team, I don't see why they can't climb over this number. They've beaten teams by more than 20. I think that they do it again. They're 6-1-1 in the day. I think that they make it 7-1-1.
Well, it's 19.5 across the board. Every book hanging that minus 110, except for our friends at FanDuel. FanDuel giving you a minus 106 if you want to pull the trigger.
Yeah, minus 106 is fine.
Let's do it. Max, starting this card with the Buffalo Bulls, minus 19.5 at minus 106. And are you staying off the total?
Yeah, I'm staying off the total.
There we have a little 2 p.m. afternoon action for all of us. We know we love that. So thank you for including that in your card.